Hi, welcome to our NYC apartment. Quick little info, I guess, about our apartment. So if you don't know, we actually live in Brooklyn. We live in this area of Brooklyn called Gowanus. We actually live on the border of Gowanus and Park Slope. So the area that we live in is very, very industrial, but we actually feel like we have a lot of space in our apartment compared to some other apartments that we viewed when we were moving in together and other friends that live in New York City. Yeah, we love this apartment. The second that Shanna and I saw this apartment, we put the, I don't know what you call it,
application.
We put the application in for this apartment within an hour of seeing the apartment. That's how badly we knew we wanted it.
Yeah.
It just has amazing light. It's an amazing location.
The style of our apartment is what you call, at least in New York City, a railroad style apartment. So basically it's one long hallway almost, and then there's separate rooms. You'll see. So let me show you.
Every room is connected, and like a railroad, you can see from one side all the way to the other side. It feels like separate rooms even though we're in a one-bedroom apartment.
Yeah, and I feel like that's why it feels like we have so much space, because a lot of apartment styles, especially nowadays, I think the trend is open concept, where it's one big space and then you kind of separate it how you like. And I feel like for certain things, I like that and it makes sense, but I do feel like we do have a lot of space in our apartment, and we will show you that in our tour. So let's get to it.
So when you walk into our apartment, you're immediately in our kitchen, because that's the first room when you walk through the front door. So this is our kitchen. Shanna and I call it Pride Kitchen because you might notice while you're walking around that it's a little bit Pride themed, Pride 365, gotta tell you. So this is our kitchen table. Shanna and I eat breakfast here pretty much every morning. I feel like we kind of try and have our breakfast here.
So my favorite thing about our kitchen is how small our oven/stove is. Gabby, go stand in front of it so we could show how it's
very narrow.
It's the width of Gabby's waist.
Yes, we have to buy really small pans, but that's
Yes.
okay. We make it work. Something you'll learn about living in any of the boroughs in New York, living in New York City, is that you have to make the most out of your space. So I think you'll see when we're giving you guys this apartment tour that is something we do a lot. It's all about having secret storage space. This is another, how I was saying, we always have some secret storage. For example, in a tiny New York apartment, we always have a to-go backpack with a command hook on the wall. That way we can just take it to go. Normally it wouldn't be such a mess, but we have our mask hidden back here because COVID's still a thing. Wear your mask, all right? And we have a bin down here. This is all of our tote bags so that we don't have to use plastic bags, and we can just take them on the go out, on our way out the door.
So I think this is my little favorite nook of the kitchen, mainly because I did a lot of this work here, or I don't know if you call it work, but organizing.
Shanna does all the organization
Yeah.
in this house because I'm a really creative person and she's a really neat and organized person, which is get yourself a girlfriend who's neat and organized. I'm just saying it, especially if you're not.
So this is actually an island from IKEA.
You can see that this is our little coffee area. This is where an espresso is. So I feel like Shanna organized it so all the coffee and tea supplies are kind of over there.
Yeah, and this is the only drawer in our apartment that I truly believe is a junk drawer, and it's not even really that bad.
It's a very organized junk drawer, but it has medicine and stuff in it, or Ricolas or gum.
And we'll get to why we have to store that stuff in the kitchen momentarily. But down here, actually this past year, I did a lot of reorganizing in the kitchen, mainly because of COVID. We had a lot of time in the house, so I had a lot of time to reorganize some things. So this is a lot of spices, baking needs, really anything that can be put into a jar. I tried to put it in a jar because I think it looks neater. It's also easier to find because, as you'll see momentarily, our cabinets, we don't have a lot of them and we can't store a lot of stuff in them, so we have to get creative, like Gabby was saying earlier, with the space that we use. So this little organizer here has some other stuff that doesn't fit in our cabinets. We have our pasta on display here. This is Gabby's little plant section. These are golden pothos, right? That's the plant?
Yeah, we have a few golden pothos. We have one on the fridge, and we have one here that we call Athena, and basically these are all kind of Athena's babies at this point.
Yeah, so basically we had one golden pothos a few years ago, and it got so big that we transferred it into a second one, and then that one got so big that we transferred it into the third one, which is on the fridge now. So
yeah, and then we also made one for our friend Ravi and for my brother. So basically, this plant just has a million plant babies all over.
So then here is the plant section, and then here we keep a lot of our snacks. This one is for Rascal's wet cat food, but
yeah, cookbooks, a lot of vegan books for us.
And this is just some snacks and stuff. And here we have our bread and potato bin are really kind of things that we don't really want on display but don't fit anywhere else. And then down here is our snack bin.
So this right here is our kitchen cabinet space. I think it's pretty decent. It's not a ton of storage, but you know, we basically have up here, we store like random things like you know, like rice cooker, water bottle.
I'll open this one so you can get a good look.
Blender, crock pot. You get the idea. We even have to store some of it up there. You can kind of tell.
Because that's our air fryer and that would not fit in here, so.
Yeah, any alcohol we have or like extras that we can't fit anywhere, like Roscoe's bowls for when we travel, all of that is up there.
So in here we have most of our plates and cups and stuff. This cabinet just has like our food that's like in jars and stuff. We try to keep it as organized as possible, but it's really, really hard when you don't have a lot of space to like put your food to keep everything organized. So we do the best we can.
And then under here is like all the boring stuff. So like pots and pans, utensils, recycling for cardboard and plastic, and then just all, Shanna's kind of proud of this, all of our cleaning supplies down here. This is the fire escape. I wish it had a name, but one of our favorite places. We have a bunch of like plants outside. Our Hisense both just kind of kicked it. And so we kind of have to get new plants for those, but we have a bunch of other plants. Why don't you open the screen,
actually, because Roscoe's not here.
So we have a bunch of other plants. Sometimes Shanna and I go on our fire escape, so yeah, it's nice. And you just get a lot of light in this window, so I love it. Can you guess what room we're going in? Hint, hint. It's the bathroom. And this is a sign that Shanna and I found at Coney Island in the sand on the beach, and we weren't even living together at the time. We were like, we're saving this and we're gonna use it in our future beach bathroom.
So I think this is probably the smallest room in the whole apartment.
Not probably, definitely the smallest room in the whole apartment.
All right, open that puppy up. So this is our bathroom.
It's really cozy.
Put your arms all the way out, like.
I cannot.
Yeah.
If I do, I will be touching things. Our bathroom is obviously beach themed because we're beach people and we love the beach.
So these are actually all shells that Gabby and I found at beaches while traveling. So these are all like real shells from real beaches in the world, okay, people?
So like I said, this just goes back to storage. Obviously, this is our shower, this is our toilet, this is our sink, and we have no bathroom storage, okay?
Only whatever is in the mirror and those shelves.
Which is why we have this mirror that has sneaky secret storage.
Yes.
Shanna also organized this, if you cannot tell.
So this is obviously not a lot of space, which is why we have that junk drawer kind of in the kitchen for the extra medicines and other stuff that doesn't really fit in here.
There's a special surprise every time you open this door, which is that Rascal is usually there.
99%, he's in the window.
So the first room you enter from the kitchen is 27 Travel's office. It really came together during COVID, I'm not gonna lie about it. This was the room, we were in the least, we cared about the least, we didn't know how to organize, and now I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I would say this is the room that tends to get the messiest, but today we made sure it was super clean for this video, but kind of whenever we get PR packages or
random stuff,
random things mailed to us, or we don't know where to put something, we kind of put it in the office until we can figure out where to put it next.
Yeah, or who we're gonna give it to, or if we buy a present for someone, it winds up in here.
So the first thing that you see when you come in our office is this shelf here. This is our camera shelf, but also other kind of things are on it. This is another gem that we found on the street, which is a printer. I believe we talked about this in a vlog, so I'll make sure to link that video below. But basically, we had just gotten rid of our other printer, and then on the street, we literally found this printer, and like there was a sign on it that said like, it works. So we brought it home, we tested it out, it works, and it's even better than the printer we had before, so love this puppy. Down here on this shelf is some of our extra Shop 27 stuff. And here is just like all extra camera accessories, so like battery chargers, my GoPro, you know, anything camera related that is kind of like a smaller object is in here. And then here is our lights, backdrop, tripod, all of that kind of stuff.
So we also have this super fun map that we pin everywhere we've ever been. So Shanna and I just realized while we're trying to show you this map that we never pinned Nevada, even though we went to Nevada. So I'm gonna pin Nevada right now. You're doing it with us. I think Nevada is like right over here, right?
Let me see where, you have to move your hand. A little
Here?
lower.
Here?
Next to the other one.
This
yeah,
one? Voila!
So this is like everywhere we've been. Obviously we've been to a lot of the United States because we live there. These are other places that we've been in Central America and Mexico. Europe, and the Philippines and China are the only places that we've been to in Asia, but we can't wait to fill this whole map with pins.
I'm so excited. I want to go to South America. I feel like we need to get some South America on this map.
Also, the only place in Africa I went to was South Africa, so it was like 1 pin in Africa, but I feel like if we have 1 pin in South America, I'll feel good.
Yeah, we'll feel better about it for sure. These two things over here don't need a ton of explaining, but this is basically, I'm gonna say our art cart, even though I think we both know it's more my art cart, but it's all of like the different art supplies that we need around the house for different like crafts and fun stuff, and I love the art cart. Anyway, moral of the story is that's the art cart. And then this over here is something that Shanna hates, but I also love. It is all of my nail stuff, because if you didn't know this, I actually in real life am also a nail artist. So I do a lot of like shows as well as like nail jobs. So this is just tons and tons of nail polish.
Organized by color.
Organized by color by Shanna, and different nail things that I need. So
this
you get
whole
the idea.
thing is full of nail polish. So if someone wants to guess how much nail polish is in this whole thing, because it's all nail polish, put your guesses down below in the comments. We don't even have an answer for you, but just throw out a number.
And right over here is Shanna's record player, which is really cute in this room because it just matches. And then these are our super cute wall shelves that just have like random decorative cute items on it.
We also found those shelves on the street as well, and then we painted them. So this is just our desk area. We actually do both fit at the desk, but we hardly ever sit there together. Actually, lately Gabby has been sitting there next to me a little bit more, but mainly I work from the desk. So right behind Gabby is this gallery wall, and we actually did a whole video where we showed like how we hung everything up and stuff, so I'll make sure to link that below. So we're not going to talk about this too much, but as you can tell, the theme of this room is orange and pink, so there's a lot of orange and pink accents and stuff everywhere.
Basically lesbian vibes.
Because that's the colors of the lesbian flag.
The lesbian flag, if Shanna inserted it right here, is the colors for this room.
And we didn't even know that. We just like liked those colors and decided that that was the theme of this room, and then we just recently like realized that the color of this room is lesbian flag colors.
So the next room after our office is our living room. I would probably say that Shanna and I spend the most time in here, so come check it out.
I also think it's probably the coziest room in our apartment.
It is a really cozy room in our apartment. That is so true.
So when you walk into the living room, this is pretty much all the space we have. We basically just have enough space for the living room essentials, which is a couch, some coffee tables, and our TV / bookshelf situation.
Yeah, also Rascal's tree goes in this room because we have like a little nook there, which is actually really convenient. And last but not least, welcome to our bedroom.
So when you walk in from the living room, which is right there, now you're in our bedroom.
Yeah, now Shanna can show you through the halls and show you what a true railroad apartment means.
So we're in our bedroom now, and you can see all the way here. I'll zoom in. All the way there. That's the stove in the kitchen.
That's where we started this video, and we can see it at all times. So convenient. But anyway, this is our bedroom. We love our bedroom so much. We kind of have like a boho plant theme going on. This is our bed. We have our drawers right here in front of me. So we kind of actually DIY'd this. It was like an IKEA dresser that was like regular wood, and we like painted it and we put new knobs on. So everything in our bedroom is kind of like by side. So like for example, this is my side. And then over here, this is Shanna's side, and our drawers are like that too. So for example, this neat organized drawer known as Shanna's underwear drawer, which I don't think she needs to show too much of. And then this nice unorganized drawer called Gabby's drawer. Love the difference. We kind of did this like photo wall when we first moved in, and honestly, I still love it. We put some like prints up and like different Polaroids that we've taken with friends or like together or on trips of ours. So behind me is our little clothes rack. Shanna actually like decorated it to make it look so nice. So it just has some random pieces of our clothing. Some mine, some hers that just look nice together, and some shoes. This is our only closet in the whole entire apartment. I am not kidding. This is literally the bane of Shanna's existence, but I don't really mind. So there's a little print I made here, and then this is our only closet.
So like we said before, we keep most of our stuff separate. So the top half is my clothes, the bottom half is Gabby's clothes, and then, I don't know if you could see, but in this little corner here is like where we keep most of our shoes. We have like yoga mats back there, and we have, let me see if I can move my stuff. We have like hats hanging on the wall in there.
Other than that, in terms of storage, we have this ottoman right here, which we use for like random things in the house that we don't know where to put, but it's also like you can sit and put your shoes on over here. We also have under the bed, This is super sneaky. But under the bed are drawers. This one's a little wonky.
So we have 2 drawers on both sides. So like this is like my sweatshirts and stuff, and in here I have like scarves and hats and bathing suits, like stuff that's more seasonal.
Yeah, so I have those on my side of the bed too. So Shanna has like 2 drawers and I have 2 drawers. And we also on the side of this bed frame from IKEA have like some extra storage for like personal items.
This is my nightstand, which just has my makeup on it. As you can see, a much smaller collection than Gabby's. This is our pet camera where we watch Rascal when we're away. And in here is just like some of my hair accessories because our bathroom is too small and we don't have room.
Yeah, just random storage that we have in the apartment. We also have like a boot bin for all of our boots. This cute little print wall that we just actually did. Shanna and I just added that. This is like the litter section on my side of the bed. I deserve that. And yeah, my drawer's over here, same idea. This is like a little necklace hanger that I actually made. This was a piece of driftwood that Shanna and I found at my grandma's house in Curacao. And then she moved away from that house, so I really like it. It's like we found it there and we made it into something for our room, as well as I have all of my like hats here.
So right now our vacuum is kind of just chilling in the corner because it was attached right here on the wall, but it fell off. Whoops, we're gonna have to cover that up. But this is actually where our second door is located, and it actually leads out to the hallway, which leads out to the front door and stuff. And what we really like about that is like in an emergency, for example, we can exit through our bedroom door. I actually have a spare set of car keys in my nightstand. That way, in case there is an emergency, like we can grab our keys and like run out that way or whatever. So it's nice to have a second door. We have never used it at all whatsoever, but it's nice to have. Okay, so this was our first apartment together, and we've lived here for almost 4 years now, so I can't believe this is the first time that we're doing an apartment tour, but hopefully you all enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's actually so exciting. I'm really excited and happy that we filmed this video because I think also in the future, if we one day don't live here, it'll be a really good memory for us to look back on and see what our first apartment together was 100% like and be able to live through it again. I don't know, it's cute.
So thank you all so much for watching. I know a lot of people have been asking for this video to see our apartment, so hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully we did a good job showing you around. And if you have any questions about where anything is from, or any questions about the apartment in general, or what living in New York City is like, anything like that, just leave them down below and we will try and answer them. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you all soon with another video. Bye.
Bye.